Through September 5th, we're receiving a lot of dark truths that have not had the opportunity to be revealed into us until right now. Right now, we have Venus and the dark moon and the south node all conjunct in Libra. And this is leading up to our eclipse on October 2nd that is in Libra, where Mercury and the dark moon will be conjunct. And then the sun and the moon in the south node, which are the eclipse placements, are also going to be with Libra in Libra. So through part of the day on September 5th, if you are receiving truths about what you're leaving and where you're going, truths about what you've been through and what it has afforded you, truths about the power that you actually hold and wield, okay, it could come through what you're going to do with it. That could be the truth that you're seeing. What are you going to do with that power that you've earned? What are you going to do with the power that has been offered to you through the offerings of innocence? It could also be about what has happened to you that has offered you that power. That sometimes is a little bit more of like the trauma work, shadow work part of it. But if you find yourself in that, it is important right now to sit with it. So make space for yourself and tell yourself you love yourself. You know what? Trauma work sometimes is a little bit more difficult. So if you're in that side of it, congratulations to you. All right. You're going to make it through. And I send my love to you because you know what? Trauma work is work. It is work. It's work. But the good thing about work, it works. So we're also discovering, because of all the really bad, horrible, terrible things that have happened to us over our entire life, really, but specifically talking about the previous couple of years, because of all of that, what are we actually really now able to afford for ourselves? Might be an indirect affording. You're not literally putting a down payment on something or like putting money into something. Depending on your Libra placements, like if you had Libra in the 2nd or the 8th house, money might be involved, but it probably is not. This is probably going to be more of like a spiritual payment, something that you can now afford because you have done the work or been forced through. Not super fun to be forced through things, especially if you don't want to go through them. But if you've been forced through an experience or an initiation, an initiatory experience, if you've been forced through that, especially when it comes to mother wounds, women, womb bodies, mothers, okay, which can go together and sometimes are different in their titlings. Depends on who you are and how you practice. That's just what it is. So if you find yourself sitting with the truths of that, let yourself receive what you yourself have paid for. That's true. And let it inform you about what's coming through for you on that October 2nd eclipse. Oh my gosh. The receivings I have been receiving for myself are awesome. They're incredible. And I'm very excited about the future. All right. So keep up your brew. Keep doing what you need to do. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. And if you find yourself in a seat of receiving today, sit and receive. You know what? I woke up today and I was like, time to go do stuff. And then immediately, every time I start to activate something, I'm just like smacked up on the head with like a massive amount of receivings of information. The dark moon is like very, 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 very receptive energy. So is Venus. Venus is also very receptive energy, and it's in a home sign of Venus, Libra. So gentle with yourself and take care. I'll talk to you soon.